G'day folks, so we're all doing, just starting the show very shortly, a little bit of a delay, just had to quickly finish off a couple things, couple tasks here in the studio before we got started, so my apologies for the delay. We normally stream at 8 PM on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, but also a reminder folks, we won't be live streaming this Wednesday due to the Rugby League State of Origin series kicking off with Game 1 on Wednesday night. I will not be live streaming on Wednesday night. I've actually been invited to the State of Origin, but yeah, not going due to the weather. Welcome aboard. How are we all doing? We are almost about to get started. We're going to be starting off with our mods. We're going to be showing off the latest mods. Not my mods, but I'm not a modder. So do note, I don't mod for Train Sim World. I mod for American Truck and Euro Truck Simulator. Right. Our community chat is open to subscribers only. You must be a subscriber for a minute to get involved. And do keep it clean, folks. Any rudeness or spam will be automatically removed. And do note, it is English only. Thank you. All right. We're getting started very shortly. From your rail fan from Sydney, Australia to the world, welcome aboard to All Aboard Live, episode 89, live from the headquarters of Australia Worldwide Entertainment in Sydney, Australia. It's time for our Monday Train Sim World for All live stream. Let's head onto the rails. Welcome aboard. Thank you very much for joining me. How are we all doing? Welcome aboard. It is time for that time of the night again as we bring to you the latest Train Sim World news. First up, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you guys know, a reminder that the June roadmap for Train Sim World will be late this week. It will be Friday morning, our time here in Australia. So I normally go away on Fridays, so we'll give you the latest news on next Monday's All Aboard Live. I like to talk about the roadmap on our live streams. So that's when we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it next Monday on our 90th edition of All Aboard Live. All right. So a little bit of delay. I was going to push it to 8 o'clock, but I've decided to go a little bit later. I did a little bit earlier. So yeah, originally I was supposed to start at 7:30, but ran out of time with a few tasks I'm doing here in the studio behind the scenes of my other simulators. But anyway, how are we all doing? Good, go. All right, let's rock and roll. So it is time for Train Sim World News. So do note, roadmap later this week, Friday morning our time, around about 3 a.m. in the morning, we'll find out what's going on with the roadmap. I'll be honest, not much is really going to be moving, not much is going to be said, to be honest. Are we finally going to see any photos of San Bernardino line? That is the big question. Are we going to see any more progress regarding other stuff? Like, are we going to get an announcement out of the blue for something that is not on the roadmap, or something that has been on the roadmap? Or are we going to see some information regarding any of the third-party stuff that, like Alan Thompson or any of the other stuff that's been going on? Are we going to see more hear more about the Japanese route? That's the question. So yeah, it's going to be a very, very interesting time. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into it. No patches to be talk about today. So no patches have come through since we joined you last Wednesday. But there is some new sounds that have happened. So we have got update to the Class 710 sound mod by ETU165. We have the the Class 710 ETU165 mod. This is version 2. So do note that it is there is no known issues. So version 2 of this is now available. So I have dumped version 1 out the door. Version 2 is now installed. So there you go, sound 2. When we do the 710 next time, it'll be sound mod 2. So there you go. Who knows? Maybe tonight. We won't. We'll find out. Anyway, let's go back to the sounds. So the Class 700 mod has received an update again. Yeah, within the last 24 hours. So this is the 17th time that this has received an update. Jesus Christ. So mod version 17 is now available of the Class 700. Yes, we do have it now. So they partially fix players losing the quietness playing sound in the something government trademark parts. There's a few issues known. Anyway, don't know what the change log says. We'll download the change log now, and I'll give you guys this one. So this is the change log right here. Version 17, improvements to the horn editing, stand-in gearbox audio for the Class 780, for the Class 380, requested as it is more detailed. Alarmed PCMF sounds to include the tolerant before sync, alerted distance rates, improve fending with flow. Okay, so just a few little fixes and whatnot. So there you go. That is the Class 700 mod by It's 165 that has received version 17. It's your 165 sound mod. Yeah, just a few fixes again to the 380. Don't know what's going on there, but that's just a continuous project. There has been an update again to the Menis Jessas and Menis SRM double-decker sound mod version 1.1. So there has received some updates. There you go. All right, so there you are, the 766.2 dB PPZFAs. So they've received an update. So that's regarding sounds. That's all done. There is one to report on PC Editor, ladies and gentlemen, and it is the this particular one just here. So it's just another coupling thing. Don't ask me why they're doing that when we've already got Formation Designer. But anyway. All good. Timetables. Now there is one timetable to talk about. A Nidatarn barn has received an update. So there has been an update to the Nidatarn barn, and yep, version. So the 31st of the 5th, 24 was the last time there was an update. I'm not sure what's involved in the new update, but what we got here. Somebody saying, thank you for this nice add-on, but a UE crash after I resume the timetable scenario. Yeah, after you resume. Do not, I'll repeat to you guys, this is one thing that I have to warn you guys about timetable mods. It is probably most likely advisable, as a modder myself, for another simulator, for another couple simulators. I highly recommend you guys to not use the save feature if you're using a timetable mod. So if you're going to use the timetable mod, don't save the game and come back to it, because you'll most likely find that you will get crashes to the desktop or crashes to the from the Unreal, no matter what. So yeah, so highly recommend do not do that. Do not save it. If you've got time to do it all, do it in one shot, please. If not, don't play that particular timetable until you have time, you know. Anyway, not really much going there. I haven't checked there actually. Unity's I checked that earlier. There's nothing going on there. There's nothing going on in the any tweaks. So there you go. That's the latest Train Sim World news. I checked the trains.cz earlier, and nothing really much to report, but the fact that ViewApp, the creators of the tram sims that Dovetail did for the console version, for the Munich and Vienna. Well, that particular company, ViewApp, they are doing the city transport simulator trams. Is going into early access on the 20th of June 2024. A brand new tram sim coming to Australia, Worldwide Entertainment. It will be releasing on the 21st here in Australia. So from the 21st of June, it will be in early access. We will bring you gameplay over time, not frequently, but over time, we'll bring you gameplay of this brand new tram simulator, City Transport Simulator Trams. That's what it's called. So there you go. So that'll be a new sim coming to our YouTube channel, and we will showcase that one. Because it's releasing on a Friday, I probably won't have time. I'll be away. So that following week, I'll bring you our first look of gameplay. So do look forward to those that are the end of the month to that one on our YouTube channel. Okay. That includes our Train Sim World news and information regarding another train sim coming to our channel. Yes. So, yeah, really looking forward to it. It's going to be lots and lots of fun. And welcome aboard to All Aboard Live. A beautiful, beautiful cover photo logo this week. Actually, a little bit of Aqua Pascal purple involved in it. Without further ado, where the hell is my... Oh, you're kidding me. Did I save a photo of this? Just give me a second. If not, I'm going to have to work out the damn trip again. Right. I think I might be right anyway. I think there's only one on Simmering Bun. Should be. Oh, no. Don't tell me it's been taken away. Give me a second, folks. I'm going to have to figure out something here. Got to find out what route that was on again. Yeah, it is Simmering Bun. So what's going on? Unfortunately, the looks like been taken away. The something has taken. Have they taken away my? Unfortunately, they've taken away my. Give me a second, folks. I'm going to have to come back in a couple of minutes' time. Stand by. I'll have to find out what's going on. My paint job's been taken away for some reason for this trip tonight. Sorry, folks. My apologies. I'll be back in a couple of minutes' time. I just got to try to sort something out. I don't know what's going on. I did save this on Creators Club. I had this saved actually, this particular trip. I don't know what's going on. Why have they not saved my trip? Yeah, there it is. So what's going on? I think that's the one. There we go. Got it. Done. It's all good. My apologies. Got it done. All right. Let's get the volume up. Midweek Madness is on sale now, ladies and gentlemen. 70% off Train Sim World 4 Deluxe. Don't even bother. Train Sim World 5 will be out in a couple of months' time. 30% off for London Overground Suffragette Line and 20% off Simmering Bun. Right. Highly recommend the London Overground. If you haven't got it yet, you are missing out on one of the greatest routes in Train Sim World 4. Very, 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 very good route. Highly recommended to everybody. If you're not a fan of that train now, then you might not be a fan of it. Who knows? But yeah, it is a very good route. Very good route. Frame rate wise, nope. But we all know about the frame rate. The optimization and all that razzle dazzle. Let's make sure. Yep, we got it this time around. All good. All right. Let's get it up running. I don't know what happened now. I was like, what the hell's going on? I just haven't got anything going today. It's one of those days when I'm just busy doing other stuff and I couldn't be bothered doing my brain getting into trains. Focus now. Here we got on board Chris. How you going? Welcome aboard. Bolos. Sorry. Bolos. How you going, sir? Good. Yes, really good. Fascinating. Fascinating it is to be on board here today, bringing you the wonderful world of trains. Wherever we are around the world, we all love our trains, and you know, we all got passions for certain trains, and you know, you might like freight, you might like steam, you might like EMUs, DMUs, modern, old school. God, I wish the guy that does the TAA on ATS and Euro Truck would do something here on TSW. I've said it to him a few times. I said, I wish you could do something with Trade Sim World. If your mod would be so well received with the community on Trade Sim World, the TAA flickering would be just gone. Because it's not completely gone on Snowy Moon's mod on Euro Truck, American Truck, but it's massively improved since it was first released. I'll tell you that much. It's yeah, it's really good. I'm using it again for the first time in many months. About 6 months I haven't been using it for, and I finally started using it again because I'm not a real big fan of the new TAA, to be honest, on ATS and ETS. So a lot of flickering, a lot of blurriness, and yeah, I find the Snowies is really good. So I've gone back to using Snows. So, and I've said to him, I wish you would do something with Train Sim World. It would be so well received by the community. Flickering's always been a pain in the ass. Okay. It's not so much the frame rate, it's the micro shattering that is involved in it. It freezes up. It just, yeah, it's not a really good one. Alright, here we go, folks. Enjoy the ride. We will get up to 100 kilometers. Simmering is our first stop. We should have that, and we've only got 2 stops along the way. Very good. And to say that, it is fucking hell, that was really bad. This particular route can be a bit of a pain in the butt when it comes to frame rate. Oh, Sifa. Turn that on. Inner city service, here we go. I don't even know what an AO bake is. It's just poorly optimized. It's well known. It's you know, the original Train Sim World wasn't so bad, but there's been a very known issue since Train Sim World 2 though, with a lot of micro shattering and freezes and stuff. So it's an Unreal Engine thing. The Unreal Engine 4 wasn't built for fast-paced open world simulator. Pretty sure I got DX12 enabled. Let me just give you a second. Yeah, DX12's enabled, so I don't know what the hell's going on. DX12's supposed to soften the blow, but it doesn't really do jack shit. And it's a well-known fact that this game is very poorly optimized. It's just, you know, they've never really attempted to. It's always had a memory issue. It's well known by the community. The frame rate's been digging a hell of a lot ever since they really oh, hang on, I've got a red signal up here, folks. Gotta be careful. So if I go to the settings here, what I'll do is the screen percentage I'll put back to 100. Actually, I'll keep it at 98. That'll do me. Let me have a look at the skybox. So if I put the skybox down to medium, if I put these down to a medium, it still doesn't do anything. You know what I mean? It does nothing. It does nothing. It just doesn't improve the frame rate at all. It doesn't matter if it's on whatever. It just doesn't work. Right. Apply. Done. So I have people that play. I have people that I know that play on a very high-end PC. They're on a 4090, and they've got the same gigabytes as what I have underneath their belts with 64 gigabyte of RAM, and they run it on a little bit of a higher processor than me. They got an i9. I'm on an i7. One of my mates has got a 12th gen 12,000 something K, I think it is, a i9, and he runs a 4090, and he runs his he's got 24 VRAM where I've got 12 VRAM, and I've got enough VRAM, like we both got enough VRAM to sink a battleship, so that's not the problem. It's just this game is very poorly optimized. I can run the likes of Formula 1, F1 24 on here, and it's, you know, quite fine. I don't have F1 24, but I've had recent F1s and they run quite fine. I actually had some problems with frame rate with Train Sim Classic here on the last live stream, and actually since then I actually got a nice balance for it now. And I actually converted those settings over to TSW, and you think it would have worked? Nope. It did nothing. It actually made it worse. So I went back to change the settings again, but I still haven't found a balance. And you know, when you're getting the likes of 29 frames, 28 frames on this section of the route here, which is well known, it's very bad. Very, very bad. And then you go down the red just there. Yeah, it makes you not even want to do this route, but I'm a really big fan of this route. I enjoy it. It's good. Yep, the VRAM is the GPU, that's correct. You're already fucking dead. What's going on? Why is it spotted on me? Gotta find out if there's a train in front. Yeah, that'll be right. Because you got a train in front of me. It's gonna plague me along the way, aren't you? Yeah, the VRAM is the GPU. That's correct, and that's fine. spoke to DB Runner because I use DB Runner's custom engine settings, and he's helped me a hell of a lot over the time period and on the forum, and he's even got his own settings up on the forum. There's a page there on the forums about it, and I've spoken to him personally on personal messages through the Dovetail forum numerous times, even on my old account. And when I got my new account, I explained to him, that it's me. He knows who I am and all that, and he's very helpful. So he asked me about the VRAM, and I said, I've got 3060 on a 3060 gigabyte and a 12 VRAM on it. He said, that's not the problem. The VRAM's fine. You got more than enough, that he said. So the VRAM's not a problem. It's just poorly optimized. That's the problem. It's not, as much as we try to fix things and everything. It's just the lighting bake on Train Sim World is very weird. It's it's really weird. It has been since Train Sim World 3. It wasn't so bad on TSW2, but ever since they've run this new skybox in and everything, Vitamin Cloud and all that, it's just poorly optimized. We still haven't found, Dovetail still haven't found the balance between quality and performance. That's what you got to look at. It's a very nice paint job on the Vetron here today. When I seen this one, I thought, this is a bit different than what I normally roll with. So yeah, I thought I'll give this one a whirl. I wouldn't. If you're in Australia, I wouldn't recommend the place that I ended up buying this PC from, Centacom, which are based in Melbourne, and they've got one location now here in Sydney. Centacom is not some. I'll be honest with you, the next PC I do get is going to be built from scratch. I've learned my lessons from now getting these pre-built ones. I've had to put in a lot of parts myself ever since I bought this thing. I've had to replace the liquid cooler fan twice. It was under warranty and it got replaced, and then a month later it's stuffed up again. So I ended up, turns out that the one that was inside it that they put in it is cheap as hell. So I put in a very top-notch liquid cooler. I got an NZXT 53X Cajun, I think it is. It's really, really good. And I've had this now for over about 18 months, and I've only had to clean it out once. I cleaned it out the other day, a few days ago, and oh man, there was a lot of dust behind it, but managed to get it all out, and it's good. Running good again. Replaced the DDR4 memory sticks from 16 originally. I've put 64 on there now, so that's been replaced. The PSU, the power supply, I've been wanting to change that, but I've just decided not to now. So I am in the processes of starting to save up a little bit of money. The plan is I'm going to have enough money up by around late next year. By the time the 50 series starts coming out, I'll hold off maybe for a month or two, or maybe I'll get the 50 series, just get the GPU and then I'll get the rest of it afterwards, because I know for a true fact that when the new ones start coming out, they have a lot of bottlenecking. Speaking of bottlenecking, look at that. I advise you not to get anything on Marketplace. That's what I highly recommend. Do not touch the Marketplace, the Facebook Marketplace. I bought 2 PCs through Marketplace before I ended up buying like second-hand before I bought this one, and they didn't last. The first one lasted all right. It was, the first one lasted 9 months, but the second one I had only lasted me 2-3 months, and I can clearly say right now that that guy was a real con artist. So avoid the Marketplace whatever you do, because if you're going to get a PC, it's highly recommended to build one or get one built. Like my nephews, they don't really know too much about, like they know a little bit about computers, but that's where I sort of saved a little bit, because my nephew's putting the liquid cooler. I put the memory sticks in myself, so. But yet again, it's not nice taking memory sticks out and putting new ones in, because there's a lot of process involved in it, and I was worried that I was going to stuff it up, and I was just very switched on the day. I just watched a video, step-by-step guide, and fair enough. Yeah, after 2 bad experiences with Marketplace, I'm just not going there again. What one do you reckon it is? That this is actually working, the RFB.
RFB.
About to go into the mountains, folks. What do you think it is?
Yeah, it could be poster point.
You reckon? I don't think it is, because I'm thinking it might be streaming boost. So I'm gonna try streaming boost back to 1. Maybe. So I'll take a motion blur out, because the motion blur has just been real trick. Yeah. I'm not sure. That's what I'm thinking. So the frame rate is really bad still. It wasn't this bad before. Especially around here, it wasn't this bad. Give me a second, folks. What I'm going to have to do, because I'm experiencing really bad frame rate that I'm not normally experiencing this much bad on this particular route. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to quit the game. I'm going to have to pause the game for a second and take some lines out of my custom engine. So just bear with me for a second, folks. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Do not get anything from Harvey Norman. Harvey Norman is highly not recommended for the simple fact is that Harvey Norman is a place that wants to make quick sales, and that's what it's all about. It's about making sales because they all work on commission. So do note that the workers work on commission. So the more sales they make, the more money they make. So they try to suck you in. So trust me, they will play you like hell. So highly recommend, and their prices are over the top. If you're going to get a gaming PC, you have to be thinking smart. So there is Skeptech, there is Centacom. You can go to Centacom. They're not bad, but yeah, they're based in Auburn. You got Skeptech, which is based in Silverwater. They were in Auburn, but they've moved to down not far, a couple more blocks around Silverwater. So yeah, they both got websites and highly recommended. I'm trying to think. There's another place, JW Computers. They got a place in Blacktown. A few other places as well. I think Five Dock, another one. So yeah, they got a couple of locations in Sydney. Yeah, the only other ones they're the only ones I can probably say that I know about. But yeah, it's all got to do with cost factor at the end of the day. So yeah, you got the marketplace there as well. But yeah, just after bad experiences and that, wouldn't recommend the place to be honest. But yeah, I've used marketplace to even sell some of my Lego in the past, and yeah, it's helped me with that side of things. But yeah, do I have Lego for sale now? No. Okay, so bear with me for a second. I am changing some settings on the custom engine. I'm changing that to a 1. I'm changing that to 4,000. And I'm changing that to 11,000. Okay. Okay. Hopefully we're good now. This is really giving me a real pain lately. This is one of the things that really pees me off about TSW as of late. It's just been really running very, very poorly for my half. I don't know why, but it's just been, yeah, terrible. Absolutely terrible. If I had an SSD card, it would be on the SSD card. Put it that way, but it's not on the SSD card because I don't have any bloody room. Yeah, the SSD card gets taken up with a lot of my mods for ATS. So, yeah. And I won't dump my own mods. Yeah, too much work. Especially with my AI traffic mods, they they were 8-9 weeks in the making, each one of them. So right, currently in a span of almost finishing up mods anyway for ETS, and there will be some new ones releasing soon with some new updates to the Kenworth pack, the ETS truck pack, the trailer pack for ATS, the ownable trailer pack, the ownable truck pack. The Haterbit Viper pack is getting updated as well. Don't expect that until probably late June, early July, because I've got a bunch of the new Haterbit Viper skins coming out for that one. Right, let's head back to Simmering Barn. Without further ado, let's crank her up. That's what I play on. Yes, settings done. 1440p. Done. No, we're not starting again. What do you think I am? Metro Cursor there with his 1 millionth win on Train Sim World. He's won it more times than me. I think this is about his 6th or 7th. I don't know, he's won it a few times. That was for the... not much has changed. It's actually worse. It's actually worse. So whatever I've done now, it's actually worse. Give me a second. Alright, we'll just leave it. Let's just have some fun. It's better than ping pong, put it that way. It's better than pong back in the days. Little dots on the screen. Oh.
Frame rate will be better.
Frame rate will be better. Even back in that 2-bit era. Oh. Yeah, it's not running good today. I don't know why. It's poorly badly. I don't know what's going on. This is really peeing me off. Unfortunately, I'm going to be going away from this route. It's just, yeah, worse than it has ever been. Don't know why that is doing that. Oh, go away. I'm not talking to that rat. Right. Nivea control panel. I'm going to find out if there's something in the control panel that I've done. This could be the reason why. Okay. Just gonna quickly quit out of that and then go back in. And then I'm going to okay. Just give me a second, folks. I'm just gonna it could be the one of the reasons why. So I got G-Sync enabled. I got a 4K screen and I'm running FreeSync on this one, and the other one's a G-Sync. So it's I don't know what's going on, but anyway, doesn't matter. This will be the final break. So we're going back into the game now. We're going to go somewhere else anyway. We're not going back to the main tail barn. Not main tail barn. What is it? Simmering barn. God, there's so many barns now. It's just dinner time barn, simmering barn, main tail barn. When's the next one? What's the next one going to be known as? Long tail barn. Long tan barn. Sounds like a Japanese route. Really looking forward to the Japanese route, actually. It's, it is a nice little route. I haven't got it on TSC, actually, so this will be the first time I'm experiencing it. But it's quite well received on TSC, so it'll be good to see it on TSW. All right, let's now head to our next route. We will head to the UK. So let's go and do something in the UK. It's all the barns. All the barns. Yes. Certainly is. Southeastern High Speed is where we're heading, and we'll do a nice little trip on here. Okay. And we'll take the Class 700. Why not? What one are we going to take? And we'll take the West Mid. Take the West Mid. Why not? A bit of light cloud. 1256. Rainham to Dartford. Sounds good. All right, let's rock and roll. Enjoy the ride. This one I won't be quitting anymore. So yeah, I just haven't had time to play around with Train Sim World, and I don't play Train Sim World unless I'm streaming it these days. So yeah, I don't play the game as much as I used to. More so because I just find the game's poorly optimized now, and it's just starting to really get to that point where I'm almost about to quit the whole thing. But I'm just over how poorly optimized it is. It's quite well in here, but this is only the start of it, so can't jump up and down yet. Why is it flickering? I got the V-Sync on. V-Sync's on. So why is it flickering? Oh, man. Alright, unfortunately I'm going to have to quit again. I really give up. I really give up tonight, to be honest. Yeah, I'm going to quit, unfortunately, folks. I just really need to get time to sort this out. I'll just go to the thing one more time. I'm just not in the mood for this shit tonight. Really not in the mood. This is really fucking pissing me off. I just haven't found the balance. This is the whole problem. Ever since the release of Train Sim World 4, I have just been struggling to find the right balance for frame rate, for detail, for just everything in the simulator. And no matter what, if you take the foliage down or whatever, or you take the skybox down or whatever, it still doesn't do anything. It doesn't change it. I just can't find a fucking way to get it right. And it's just frustrating. And I love playing this sim. Don't get me wrong. I love trains. This is the whole problem. I'm a rail fan, and we have to put up with this bullshit that they won't fix the damn game. They want to continue to release stuff, but they don't want to fucking take their time to get everything correct. And this has been my whole argument for 7 years now. of Train Sim World. You know, from gen after gen. As much as they try to spin the web and try to say, "Oh, it's a whole new game," it's not. It's just it's a marketing ploy. And the hardcores know about it. So it's just, yeah, it just frustrates you to the point where you just blast off. And the real ones wouldn't understand. The real ones, you know, are nodding their heads and saying, yeah, 100% behind you. I know where you're coming from. Because they know that, you know, at the end of the day, it's Dovetail, you know, wanting the dollar. That's all it is. Taking our money and saying, ha ha ha, we got your money now. Because you're a rail fan.
TPWS and AWS operational.
Ah, it's this one. Oh, very good. The last time I used this one actually was on the... See, I've put VSync back on through the Nibia control panel, but yet I've got VSync actually activated on the game, but yet it was flickering. This is... seriously. Yeah, I haven't had this one for quite a while actually. I think the last time I used this was on a special run on the Midlands. No, it wasn't.
Birmingham Cross City.
Cross City, that's right. Yes. Which is technically the Midlands anyway. Now what the hell have I done? God. Oh my God, Gile. Now I can't even get that off. There we go. Done. I am so sorry, folks. I am just not in no mood at all tonight. I'm just one of those days. There we go. Get rid of that. Done. This train will keep me calm because I am a big fan of the 700. It's your 165 sound modded, by the way, folks. This is the new version of it. Seesaw, seesaw, seesaw. Seesaw. Seesaws, seesaw. Oh, I meant to say that fast. Just there, everybody. Seesaws to the seashore, real fast. Repeat. Oh no. Give everyone a challenge. At least we solved the problem with the PSI blanking out issue. It turns out it was one of the lines in the settings that were causing that, so I have fixed that up. And by the way, it doesn't matter if I'm streaming this game or whatever. If I'm streaming this game or not, it's still the damn same. Frame rate's not so bad here on the Southeastern High Speed though. It's alright here. It's not so bad. I just found, like, you know, as much as I'm a fan of the Goblin line, the Suffragan line, the London Overground, like, it's a great route and all. Even the frame rate on there is not so bad, not so crash hot, but it's enough and no way near the simmering barn. And you know, the funny thing is, Dovetail are aware about the performance issues on simmering barn, but yet, had they gave us a patch to rectify anything? No. And even if the patch happened and they so-called said that, you know, this is fixed, this and that, sometimes it doesn't actually work. And it breaks something else. Next stop is Gillingham. Doors will be opening up on the left side. Please mind the gap when leaving the train. She sells by the seashore. It is very complicated. The 8-car variant that we have, yep. So we do have a 12-car variant as well with the wonderful London Overground, London. This station is Gillingham. Yeah, so we do have a 12-car variant of the Class 700, which is part of the Brighton Mainline modded timetable. So yeah, there is a very highly recommended for every PC player of Train Sim World is the Brighton Mainline modded timetable, the London commuter for the noobs out there. That's the Dovetail name for the Brighton Mainline. And the Brighton Mainline runs from London Victoria via East Croydon, and then heads down to Brighton, which is a nice little by the sea area. Yeah, so the PSIs weren't working at this station before, but clearly you can see that they're working now, because I finally worked out which line it was in the settings that DB Runner actually had installed that were causing that particular issue. So I actually haven't notified DB Runner about that, actually. I need to let him know about that. I'll say one of your lines, your line settings, and I know which one it is now. And I'll point it out to him, the line. I'll say that particular line is causing the PSI issue that I was talking to you for a fair while ago about. So yeah, I need to get in contact with him about that one, just to let him know to update his settings up in the site, so that the others know that could be experiencing the same issue. Not to add that line, because yeah, it does cause PSI issues to the destination boards. Some stations, they just blanked out. They're just, yeah, completely orange. Like, they just come up with orange, just blur, just blind up, blank orange, you know. It was only doing it for certain stations. That one was well known, that particular station there. And there's another station along here that did it too, but can't remember which one it was. But I know it was always Gillingham. Thanks for everybody that has watched the Techno Train video from Vivid 2024, by the way, folks. It is the #1 Techno Train video on YouTube. So thank you very much to everybody that has watched it so far. If you haven't checked the Techno Train out, it is a very special K-set train, which is just recent times retired train set here in Sydney, Australia. Part of the New South Wales passenger fleet. And yeah, the K-sets do get used from time to time still on certain things. So yeah, the Techno Train is a train where it's got lights inside of it. There's two different experiences that are happening, part of Vivid Sydney 2024, which is a light festival that's happening for the next 3 weeks. It's into the second week now, or yeah, it's running until mid this month here in Sydney. And unfortunately, the weather's not really playing well for the people in Sydney, or people that are coming into Sydney to watch the to experience the event. Especially this last weekend, it was up to 100 millimeters of rain again. It was just terrible. The weekend before that, it was beautiful. And I was in there, and yeah, the Techno Train was. Has 3 sessions each night. There's 2 different routes that they do, 3 sessions on each route. So there's a experience for the kids, which is more relaxed, more for the kids, 5 and over. And then, so that's more for families. And it has techno music on the train and that. And then there's the real hardcore experience one that goes around the city circle in the tunnels. It goes up to the airport, through the tunnels in the airport, goes up to Tempe, and then comes back through the airport route and around City Circle again and goes back to Central. Where the kids one where starts at Central, goes down through the tunnels, the Town Hall, Wynyard, over the Harbour Bridge, and then goes down over the Harbour Bridge to North Sydney, around North Sydney, and then it stops at a station and goes down a secret abandoned train line to the back of Luna Park. To Lavender Bay, and then it goes back up, and then yeah, it's really really cool though. So that's the one I went on, the one that goes over the bridge. And the funny thing is, you know, I've lived in Sydney all my life. I'm 41 years old, and that's the very first ever time that I've actually gone on a train over the Harbour Bridge. I've never gone over a train. I've always gone over by car or truck, but it's not a train. So that was something that was really really cool. And to experience it with all the lights on the bridge and around the city and everything, it was awesome. And then after I did that, I was with my daughter and the mother of my child for the night, and it was lots of fun. Went around everywhere. Darling Harbour's highly recommended. It's really really awesome. Lots of lights down through Darling Harbour and everything. They got some not only lights, they got some fire stuff as well. A few signs that are lit up with fire, which is really cool. And then they got these like little bonfire areas that are lit up with the gas that you can warm yourself up. It's really cool. Then they got concerts and stuff going on. It's a very party atmosphere in the city at the moment. Yeah, I really had a good time. And then it went down to Circular Quay on the Vivid. And I did some footage. I still got some footage I haven't even posted on the channel yet, folks. There's still plenty of rail shorts still to be posted. There's plenty of truck shorts still to be posted from my truck spotting I did last Tuesday. So lots of new shorts still to come. Just gradually releasing them over time, so I don't, release it all in once. I don't want to be killing off other stuff, so I gradually release them over time. So I posted up a couple truck shorts today. I posted up some train stuff yesterday. I think it was a B set that I posted up yesterday. I still got to post one up actually with the B set and A set side by side actually, which is the Waratah Series 1 and the Waratah Series 2.
Increase e-cigarettes.
Right, here we are at this is Rochester. The techno, that's not the taco train. Taco train, the Teco train, the Teco. It's spelt like that, Chris. Techno Train by Paul Mac. And Paul Mac is a well-known artist in the early 90s. He only had really one big hit that hit the radio. But he's well known for other underground techno. Like if you're in that scene, like I am, you know Paul Mac. So it's, I've seen Paul Mac a few times, like over the years. I used to be in the city a hell of a lot. Back in my 20s and stuff. I was in the city all the time. Technically, as my sisters lived around the city area all her life. Not all of her life, but my sister's been living in the city since she was like 16, 17 years old. So that's basically where I get all my basic knowledge of knowing the ins and outs of the city area. Don't get lost in there at all. It's quite easy to get out. So, the Techno Train, the kids one is the one I was talking about that goes over the Harbour Bridge and down the secret abandoned train line. But they're both K sets. They're K sets they run on. And they got lights inside of it and music. The one that goes around the over the bridge and everything's got dance music and that, where the other one's more full-on dance music. Like it's a different type of techno music. So it's more for the adults, more for us adults. I was waiting for him to play the Night Train. I'm like, where's the Night Train? You gotta have the Night Train. It's a techno train. You gotta have on aboard the Night Train. Speed down. Speaking of freight trains, we've got one just here. I've catching a couple freight trains recently. So much for having a dry spell on trying to get Natural Pacific videos, and then all of a sudden, I was at Parramatta last Tuesday and got two of them within the space of half an hour. I've never captured 2 freight trains in a space of half an hour before. That was crazy. They were both FK8 containers. Yeah. I was coming back from truck spotting. A little bit over, doesn't matter. Station's Strood. There's a real map, ladies and gentlemen, as part of the I do have the enhancement mod installed for this route. Right. Probably honest, I haven't had a really good, decent kebab since the Sydney Royal Easter Show. To be honest, there's this one particular place at the showground. They sell kebabs. I'm not sure if they do them when they have the AFL there, but damn, when I was at the Royal Easter Show, this is one particular kebab place. I went there for the first time last year at the Royal Easter Show, and it was there again this year, which I was absolutely so pumped for, because I've been looking forward to this one particular kebab for the last 365 days until I went to the Easter Show again this year. And I'm looking forward to it again next year now, because this is one particular kebab shop. I swear they had the best kebabs in Sydney. They're so damn good. I don't know the name of it though. That's the thing. Yeah. I'm gonna ask them next year if they're there again. I'm gonna go, have you got a location here in Sydney? Because seriously, these are the. I look forward to this one kebab every year when I come to the Royal. I'm just like so pumped for this kebab. It's really, really good. I've got to stop eating like that anyway. I'm going to lose weight. Nah. Probably won't be, no. You know what you say to them? You know, if they don't know what if we don't know what a real kebab is, they don't know what a boomerang is. That's what you say back to them. Yeah, you don't know what a boomerang can do. It might fly over their heads, but it comes back at them. Way more faster. Way more faster. Put spikes on yours. Oh man. No. The sleigh one when? Probably. Alright, coming into the station. This is Hyam, the station. Come on, a little bit further. 34, 32, 30. Meant to go up here a bit further, but anyway. Actually, I don't know why we're actually going this far. We haven't got a 10 car. Oh well. That'll do. 8 car is supposed to be down. Is there an 8 car down there? Where's the 8 car one? Okay. Not to worry. Paul Mac, you would have known if you there's a song from 2001 by Paul Mac. Was with another artist. He had a big hit on the radio. It was actually used to be on Rage a lot. And was Video Hits still going around then? I think Video Hits might have been still a thing back those days. I know it was in the countdown. I know it was definitely in the countdown. It was like in the top 30. Wasn't number one or anything like that. It's, you know, when it's dance music, you know, it's no Kylie Minogue or anything like that. Or Danny Minogue. Danny Minogue's had a couple nice dance tracks. Oh, Who Do You Love Now? Yes. That one is really good. That's a mad techno. So that's a mad dance track. Oh, bro, everything goes off. Not my style. I do paint jobs for trucks and trailers, AI traffic, and standalone freight market AI traffic for more American Truck Simulator than Euro Truck Simulator. I do stuff for Euro Truck as well, but not on a frequent basis. But that being said, what I normally tend to do, so I play American Truck Simulator more than Euro Truck. There's a particular modder called Soap 98, and Soap 98 normally takes the SES Euro Truck Simulator trucks and converts them over to American Truck Simulator via a mod. So the Dove 2021 is being updated for 1.50, and the Volvo FH has just been updated as well. From Euro Truck to work on American trucks. So yeah, Soap 98 has released those two. Still waiting for the Mercedes to be updated and all that. But I'm not a big fan of Mercedes trucks, but the Scania, I'm still waiting for the Scania to be updated as well. The S-Series Scania. But I mainly roll with Kenworths because I'm love my Kenworth, so I'm a Kenworth fan. So I've got all the SWR Customs Kenworths and the Maxi Tran trailer, and I do paint jobs for the Maxi Tran trailer. Currently working on the 13th pack for that. Each pack has 25 skins. I recently did a 6-month period of upgrade to each pack to bring it up to standard, which is 25 skins per pack now. The SWR packs are a little bit bigger in size because of the size of the trailer, so it takes up more memory and more resources and stuff. So yeah, 25 is quite sufficient. So what I normally do is you know, if anybody's got requests for a company or a brand that they want to see, I usually add them to a pack, and then I'll release it in that particular pack. So I've got a Kenworth pack where I've got a bunch of different types of Kenworth trucks, a lot of mod trucks, a lot of the SWR Customs trucks and stuff. So if you can't find where you can get the SWR Customs trucks and trailers from, they've got a Facebook page. So you go to their Facebook page, SWR Customs. There is a link in there that'll guide you to their trucks. They have a link for trucks and they have a link for trailers. They have the templates all in there as well, so you can actually do your own paint jobs. But I do the companies and real companies and brands and stuff on there, and I make them look nice and stuff. Well, I try to make them look nice and stuff. I'm not worried about what the trolls say. That doesn't bother me. Yeah, SWR Customs. Unfortunately, I don't have contact with Semirole anymore. I had a big blue with Semirole here, probably almost 2 years ago now. Actually, it's been close to 2 years. Because yeah, I had a good working relationship with them beforehand, but the problem is with their particular mods is they've got a lot of errors and stuff that come up. You see, I've got the console where I see the errors and stuff that come up on the game. So I clearly always see red and yellow errors come up on their particular mods. And I tried to show him this and that, and he kept BSing around the bush saying, oh no, it's this other mod doing it, this blah blah blah, which is a load of BS because like I know more better. When I see an issue, I know where it's coming from, what mod it's causing from. Lately, I'm seeing a lot of it come through the new maps that are in the game actually, which is well known for American Truck Simulator anyway, and Euro Truck. When you get the new maps, or you get the updated maps, in those areas there's always errors coming up because SES have not optimized it properly enough. They do a better job than TSW, than Dovetail, but they're still not 100%. Okay, this is the link for the trucks. The trailer ones I might see somewhere. I'll give that one soon. So that'll be a link to the Kenworth truck, so you'll be able to download the T909, the 950, the 508. The C508, I think it is. I'm still waiting for bloody RTA mods to hurry the hell up and send the email for the updated K200, the Western Star 4800, the Maxi Cube Reefer. I'm still waiting for them. They apparently said on their Facebook page here yesterday or whatever it was that they've started sending emails out to people that have got the trucks, but I still haven't received anything. So I'm really ticked off with RTA mods at the moment. This is the first time that I've had to experience not having their mods because I purchased their mods in 1.49. And yeah, I haven't received the update, and I've tried to email them, I've tried to message them through their Facebook page, I've even tried to get a hold of the admins, and they won't even bother replying. I'm really ticked off with them. So all I can do is try to just wait, and I've given them to the end of this week. If they don't update them this week, I'm going to go to my bank and I'm just going to show them the statement and just claim that somebody's tried to hack my account and get the money back. Because if they're not going to play ball, then yeah. I'm really ticked off because I love riding with the Kenworth K200, and I know there's a free one out there, but every time you go to use the damn thing, it crashes to the desktop, so unfortunately it doesn't work. And in fact, now it actually doesn't show the truck at all. It comes up NA now instead of 200. And every time you click on it, it crashes the game to the desktop. So, yeah. I'd love to see the K220 actually in ATS. That'd be so good to see. I watched a video actually. New Zealand mob purchased a whole bunch of K220s actually here recently. I was watching a video of it yesterday. It was a nice little video it was. About a 15-16 minute video. That was a beautiful, beautiful truck actually. That particular company, that reminds me I need to actually go back and watch that video so I can get that company name so I can actually see if I can do the truck. The only thing that comes close to it is the K104. I have got the K104B, it is, K104B. Got that downloaded, that's still working, which is good news. Anyway, let's talk trains. Northfleet is where we're coming from. Don't forget, at the end of the week, folks, there will be the June roadmap, and I'll give you the news on next Monday's episode of All Aboard. Well, not the news, but I'll just obviously share my thoughts about the roadmap. And I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not expecting it really too much to be happening with the roadmap now. You know, it's that time of the year again where everything's, you know, sort of, we know what to expect between now and the so-called next Train Sim World experience in September. So we're going to get the Cav Card Circle Line update, the Class 380, 380 something, whatever it is, the new Scott Rail train. We're going to get the 158 Scott Rail as well. The DBBR 101 Expert with the updated current 101 that is in there, new sounds and whatnot, and stuff added to that. So that's all going to be updated. And yeah, I think that'll probably wrap it up for all that, and then we'll end up moving into the Summer Core update and Train Sim World 5 if they decide to go that way. Even though it's the same shit, same smell. It's the same game. Nothing else has changed. Still poorly optimized and poorly, yeah, bringing out the razzle dazzle features, and then 2 weeks later, oh, they're gone. Yes, it's all over and done with. Yes, we got your money. See you later. Same old deal. Oh, hang on, there'll be a subscription service this year. Oh, who couldn't see that coming? If they've done it for TSC, which they have, of course they're going to be doing it for Train Sim World. It was talked about here 2 years ago, and everybody backlashed it massively, including myself. There wasn't scrap, trust me. It was just put on the shelf until they come up with a strategy to bring it back in. No, all good, all good. That's their legit legit thing. You know the drill anyway. You just win RAR, win 7, whatever you got installed, and just put it into your mods folder and go in the game and turn it on and off you go. Just make sure you put it in all your trucks. All your truck area. So I normally go the real companies and gas stations mod down the bottom. The sound fixes right down the bottom, and then the real companies and gas stations. Then I put Daniel's random events after that, and then I usually go trucks, trailers. Then you put your AI traffic. Your paint jobs for your trucks, your paint jobs for your trailers, AI traffic. Then you put your engine mods and everything. I usually put them at the top. Depending though, the hater bit ones a little bit different. You've got to put them in order. I'm actually doing a hater bit Viper for the first time. I'm actually doing the big, massive side cab version of it. I've done my first paint job for the big, massive side cab side of it, coming up on the channel in the next few days. I've actually done the paint job just before I got live tonight. McCarthy Transport, actually, based out of New Zealand. So yeah, I know they don't have Peterbights in their real fleet. I know they got Scanias and Kenworths and stuff, but yeah, I thought it'll look nice on this particular one, so I've done it on the Peterbight, the Peterbight. So yeah, I'm definitely going to do one on the Scania. I'm just waiting for the Scania, as I said, for Soap to update it, and then I'll put it on a Scania as well. So you can have it for Euro Truck. Oh yeah, I can do it already. Yeah, Euro Truck, you can do it straight away. I'll put it in the. I'll do a Euro Truck version of it too, and you'll be able to, because you can put the trailers on both ETS and ATS. By the way, those Kenworth trucks, they don't work on Euro Truck. I've tried that. They don't work on Euro Truck. Unfortunately, they don't show up. So, which sucks, but they don't. Had some nice, beautiful skins over the weekend of ATS. Actually, I did the 2024 State of Origin skin with the company known as Philomont Transport. They're based in New South Wales and Queensland. So yeah, I've done a special State of Origin skin with that particular company, and got the cane toad and the cob roach on either side. That yeah, it's pretty cool. You're most welcome for the trucks. It's all right. It's all good. You couldn't get into it, so yeah, no, it's all good. I'll link you those trailers in a second. There might be an older version of the game, but they still work on 1.50. No worries whatsoever. Like I said, if you got if you got the console where you press the button on the side where it comes up with the little information, then yeah, just ignore that. It's gonna have it's got shadow issues and stuff, but yeah, it's. Do you think he'll fix it? This is my whole argument that I had with Samuel, and one of the reasons why I had a big blue with the son of a bitch in the first place, is because yeah, I kept saying about these shadow issues and that, and he's like, oh, there's no issues, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's like, oh, you seriously don't know what you're doing. Like, if I could get in myself and fix the shadows myself, if I knew how to do Blender and everything, yeah, if I, like 3D preliminary, I would do it myself. My nephew knows how to do all that, but he doesn't have the time because he uses that for uni, so... My nephew's studying a high-level emanation class. He's doing a 5-year course of emanation. He does Japanese emanation. He can draw Japanese emanation stuff like crazy. He's so talented. He wants to get into the gaming industry eventually and do Japanese emanation like that type style of stuff. So yeah, he wants to do it in video gaming. So eventually his goal, he wants to move to Japan and that. And look, he's got the skills. So he's got so much skill level. They'll easily be impressed by his work. He's so high class. It's very professional. And he's been like that since he was 2 years old. Like, his drawings when he was even 2 years old was just absolutely out of this world. It's like, are you seriously this young? You're 2 years old and you're drawing like this. we've always been artists in my family for some sort of fashion. We've always had a passion for something, and we've always run with the ball and just, you know, go with what we enjoy doing. So my other nephew, he's completely opposite. He's a real Aussie, and he just wants to go on the building site and be on top of the roof and do the hard yakka and be a builder. And yeah, he's like, yeah, mate, nah, mate. he's like, and he's got his horned up Ford, you know, and yeah, it's all good. It's good. At least he's not doing anything, you know, bad. So that's a good thing about it. Anyway, let me see if I can get that link for the trailers. My apologies. Let's see if I can get this sorted out. I got so many links on Mega because I use Mega.nz myself with my stuff. That's my pages. One's there. Probably gonna be way behind now on this. My apologies. It doesn't look like I have the link currently for the trailers. I'll have to get that, and let's see if this is this one. I'll see if it's this one. Yeah, no, I can no longer download it. What the hell's going on? Have they just taken the trailers away? Unfortunately, I'm going to have to sort that out. Okay. I've been invited to a new American Truck Simulator page, actually, on Facebook, actually. Someone's recommended me to be invited to the page. That's really good. By the way, we are back on Facebook, folks, Australia Worldwide Entertainment. So, yeah, we did have a Facebook page there for quite a while, and yeah, we decided to go away, but we are back, and we've just had a little tiny name change recently. We've dropped the gaming out of our name, and we're just entertainment now. So, because I don't just do video gaming, so it's yeah, I thought it was more appropriate just to be entertainment, because we are an entertainment destination. Trains, trucks. Not just in video gaming, but in real life too. And other stuff as well. If I want to do events, I'll do events. So the plan is currently that I'm taking my family into the finale of Vivid. My daughter wants to see the big fireworks display. My daughter, she's 10 years old this year. She experienced her first ever fireworks display at the Royal Easter Show this year, and she absolutely adored it. She loves it. And I said, you weren't scared of all the big sounds? She's like, no, they're mad. It's like, okay. You're like, Daddy, you love your fireworks. Now I'm going to show you how to build one. I won't teach you that. I've had some crazy experiences with fireworks over the years, I tell you right now. Especially when you launch one out of a golf hole. You wake up next morning and the green is blown away. Anyway, young and stupid that I was back then. These days, it's not about that now. I just enjoyed watching the fireworks. Unfortunately, I don't live in a really good viewing area anymore. God, the old place I used to live at, used to be nice vantage spots for fireworks. But not around here. Yeah, that thing that happened in that explosion the other day, actually, I was actually in the area when that happened. Because I was at my mate's house at Tegir, and that's not far from Wayland. Man, I heard it. It was around 1 o'clock. It sounded like a gun. It sounded like a shotgun or like a rifle or something. We're like, what the hell is that? And yeah, it come over the local Facebook page, and that everyone's like, "What's that? What's that? What's that?" And then someone showed that they blew their window out, and yeah, it was crazy, absolutely crazy. Yeah, it turned out to be a gas explosion. It was sad. Anyway, that concludes that trip. We got ourselves a gold medal, I think, on that one. Anyway, that was the Southeastern High Speed. Very nice route. All right. This is All Aboard Live, episode 89, and it is our 90th episode next week. This was originally a Train Sim Classic live streaming show. That's what All Aboard was meant to be. And then it's been a Train Sim World show since the start of Train Sim World 4. So, yeah, we decided to save the show and keep it for Train Sim World now. So, yeah. Sundays and Mondays we have streamed this show over the period of time. And now is a Monday live stream these days, currently. All right. Let's head to another great route, and this one will be... Yes. Take a little trip on the Salzburg-Rosenheim. Oh, we got the 766. Really? We've got the Inner City version on here. Okay. Yeah, of course. We still can't use the liveries on here. Okay, that's one thing that's really peed me off about this route. All right, let's go on this one. There'll be probably some lag a little bit on this one. This one tends to lag more so, but hey, it's a good route. It's the S-Bahn section between the border of Germany and Austria. So more Austria on this particular trip because, yeah, we are doing the S-Bahn side of it. I'm not sure if we're starting in Austria or we're starting in Germany, actually. Where are we starting? That's the thing. Midweek Madness, don't forget the sale is on until the 3rd of June. Actually, it is on its final day. So do note, this is the Dovetail Ambassadors have been doing streams on Railfan TV. The likes of the British Ace, Joe, that's Joe. The Train Simulator driver down in Melbourne, that fellow Aussie, he's doing that. He's a big fan of steam, and he actually works on the railways with the steam down in Melbourne. So yeah, S free service. Yeah, we are starting in Germany, so we are heading to Salzburg from Freilassen. Right. PZB because I'm not using PZB. You know I do not like that system. Right. Passengers coming flying off the train like always. Yep. Well, it didn't it did come out of a portal, so there is passengers still on there. As you can see, there we go, voila, very good. PSIs on the train are working now, which is good news. They weren't working when this route was first released. We have got a little bit more than a minute until departure. We will put in the train brake and put that into drive. Attention passengers, you are all fat. Thank you. Imagine if somebody actually said that over me. Some big boy comes up, what? I'm sorry. I'm big myself, don't worry. I'm bigger than what I used to be, I'll put it that way. Alright, let's close those doors and get ready for departure. Probably a bit of freezing and that along here, but hey, we're not worried about that. This is a good route. Taxam next. Got the not sure what's happening with the trailers, so what I'll do is I'll try to get the link for the trailers and I don't want to put them up on Facebook, see, this is the thing, like I don't want to be getting in trouble by SWI Customs, see, out of respect with them modding, you know, a fellow modder, I don't want to squash out on their shoe, you know what I mean? I might not talk to Samuel on that, and I might have had a blue or anything, but I don't hold no grudges, you know, so. Okay, have to do the main circuit breaker. This one's quite easy, if you know what you're doing. So I'll slap it down now. And then, there we go, done. And over the border we go we are now in Austria. Right. There's the night jet. It's part of the overnight inner city service. Very good. Based on true life. Not official in Train Sim World, but have got that Creators Club paint job. And yeah, I did read up some information regarding that particular train, and yeah, the night jet is overnight service that run over the rails in Austria and other parts as well. There's other countries that they run on as well. So yeah, they provide overnight service, and they've got matching inner city coaches as well, the IC coaches. They've got a certain name for the coaches, but yeah, I just call them inner city. And it's a nice paint job too. I don't mind it. Coming into our first stop. And one noticeable issue with this particular one, folks, All right. No. Ah, yeah, probably. Ah, first I knew about it. There was a track festival here last week, last month actually, somewhere here in New South Wales actually, and the next one's not till 2026 or something. So, yeah, when I seen the photos of it, I thought, oh, you bugger. I was spewing. When I seen how many sexy trucks were at it, I thought, wow, I'm so spewing, I missed it. So I missed the Hunter Valley Rail Festival earlier this year too. But my mate actually captured the steam train when he was working in one of the offices at Epping. So yeah, it was. I got a amateur sort of footage of it, of the two steam trains going up for the festival. It's very amateur because it was my mate. His camera's not that crash on, and especially high up and above. Like he was, up in a building like real high, looking down, and yeah, even with zoom, it wasn't looking nice at all. He's got an iPhone, but his iPhone's like, yeah, old. GoPro, yeah, everyone's telling me about that. They're quite expensive. Yeah. Well, not what I do. I don't have enough money to do it. If I earned enough money, I would do it. So now I've got to chase up this bullshit. What was that going past? Oh crap. I forgot they added those into the route. Oh, seriously, these stations are so close between each other. It's like, what the hell, eh? Are you seriously that lazy? I got the train ride around. Oh, actually, there's a what's her name just there? The main reason I want to do that is because I've got a new sound mod on that particular train and I want to hear what it sounded like going past. So it sounds way more quiet. That's what I can say. So I do not know about that actually yet. Yeah. There's some sound mods that I've gotten over time. It's like, oh, this one's a little bit questionable, or I don't really like it. Like, yeah, I don't know. It took me a long time to really grow on ITZY 165 sound mods actually. they've grown on me massively now. Like I think he's absolutely fantastic. We've continuing to regularly update as well, even if it's a few months in between. You know, to continue to support the community. We've updated updates to the sound mods that he does is great. You know, that's the type of modder that you want. You want somebody that is just, you know, in for the long haul, want to continue to support the community, and you know that's what I do with with American Truck, and that even though some of my mods can take months until there's an update, you know, I'm been learning as I go along as well. And you know, I've just started learning how to do more different shapes and stuff on the sides of the trucks and that. So with paint jobs and putting more detail into them, and then just whacking on the logo of the company or brand or whatever. Here we are at our final destination, and this is Salzburg, Habanov. It's a really big station. Beautiful inside, it's, yeah, very highly detailed. Frame rates were running quite well today, actually. It's, yeah, quite surprising. It's one of these particular stations where it's hit and miss. I'll post up Choo Choo Tuesdays later on today, folks, so don't forget we will be live with Train Sim World 4 tomorrow on Choo Choo Tuesdays, and bring to you another episode live from 8 p.m. in the east coast of Australia, 7:30 p.m. South Australia, 6 p.m. Western Australia, 11 a.m. British Summer Time, 12 p.m. Central European Time, 7 p.m. Japan, 6 a.m. Eastern States of the USA and in Toronto, Canada, and 4 a.m. Texas, and 3 a.m. West Coast USA and British Columbia, Vancouver, Canada. That's Choo Choo Tuesdays, another 2 hours of Train Sim World tomorrow, and hopefully I'll rectify all these issues we've had today, and we'll be on smooth sailing tomorrow. And probably won't be much to really to talk about with mods, but if there is anything come through, I'll talk about it on the stream. I'm not going to go to the website or anything. I'll just talk about it, and we'll get up and running as quick as we can. All right. Metro Cursor, latest screenshot community screenshot contest winner. I am week 13 community screenshot contest winner. Or week 13? Week 16, sorry. Week 16 community screenshot contest winner in 2023 for Train Sim World. I won Deutschbahn week with Lincoln Runstrucker looking over the Comlenz station. It was a beautiful, beautiful photo. I won week 6 and 26 on Train Sim Classics contest last year as well, with Landmarks week 6 and week 26 Sunrise week. Both are US routes they were. So yeah, very good. So yeah, 3-time community screenshot contest winner overall for the wonderful world of Dovetail's train simulation games. All right. That concludes this week's All Aboard. We'll be back next Monday with another episode from 7:30 p.m. local time. So until then, I am the Aussie Don. We'll see you tomorrow for Choo Choo Tuesdays. Enjoy the rest of your day or evening. Have a great day. Bye-bye.